That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, and this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
Throwing on third. Goff.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Goff now looks to throw.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
To throw again on second down. Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Touchdown.
Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, who do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
And one of the things that has really impressed me about Ryan Tannehill has been his perseverance. Early in his career, didn't have the success that he desired. Had some injuries that slowed his development. But he kept working at his craft, and now he's a guy that I think you can put a game on his shoulders.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he's dropped right at the 40, gain of 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. A nice play he made there in the open field.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On third down, Henry.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now left side on the swing pass.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he may have given those 6 yards right back as they're going to get to him well behind the line. And call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Tannehill. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Here's Tannehill. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
To throw is Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Henry up the middle. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Goff. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Goff on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yards.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Goff. And incomplete on the deep ball.
On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half.
And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked up.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost someone. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back. Drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill escaping the pressure right. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So a touchdown apiece.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and he brings up third down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Lions will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Swift.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Goff now to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Goff linking up with Shark for a Lions first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Goff, a handoff here to Swift.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Goff. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Also to guard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Goff now looking to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He's got Hooper on the short connection. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Inside handoff, Henry. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Henry running right. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Again, it's Henry.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now Tannehill.
A check down here for Henry. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
Running from the gun with Henry. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 34. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on third down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And the busy night for Henry continues. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Draw play. This is Henry. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And it's a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down 14-10, a minute 55 remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. St. Brown on the catch, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now it's Goff. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Goff. Man open, it's St. Brown, he's got it. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Well, this looks like a roughing call. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Now Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
Goff now to throw.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Farley.
He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Now it's the Lions' turn. Trailing in this one now. A minute 6 to play. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. In search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on. Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 8, and defensively they'll say you can have that. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Gone. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line. Again, Goff. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game. What a change in this ball game in the 4th quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we